Hey everyone, it's Don from Don's Field of Dreams Cards. Gonna do a video. I got a SGC submission back, and it's only 6 cards. And some of these cards you guys have seen before. And I did it through a group on Facebook that charges $25 instead of $30. And gotta admit, I was really pleased with the outcome. Not so much the grades. I don't care so much about the grades, but just the whole process and how smooth it was, and how the submitter kept us informed of the whole process, even videotaped the cards when he took them out of the mailer that I sent to him. So, but before I do that, I want to show this card again, because when I showed it last week, I mentioned there were 5 Hall of Famers. Bob Feller, Bob Lemon, Satchel Paige, Lou Boudreau, or Boudreau. I'm not really sure if I've been pronouncing that wrong or not, or Larry Doby. And then in the comments, someone said, wasn't Tris Speaker a coach on that team? And I did not find Tris Speaker, but Scott from Reindeer Studios mentioned that he thought Joe Gordon was on this team, who was a Hall of Famer, and he was right. Joe Gordon is right here. So this card just keeps getting better. It went from 5 Hall of Famers to 6 Hall of Famers. So it's very glad to hear that, Scott. Didn't know he was on there. So let's get to the SGC cards. Nina, I'm not sure if you watch my channels or not, but you had mentioned a place to buy raw cards, and on a live chat. And this card came from that person that I had mentioned on there. And I was not expecting a 7 on this card. So very happy to get that grade on it. And again, if this would have came back a 4 or 5, I would have been just as happy, just because these are all for my personal collection. I had shown this card before. I hadn't seen it before. And to get a 2 on a Venezuelan card is really good to me. You know, taking a few chances on raw cards, and been very lucky and fortunate to come out on the good side. You know, I mainly just want to get this card authenticated. And even though this isn't a Museo from his playing days, it's still same age as me, 54 years old. So very cool card. And if you saw it before, I read off what this says in Spanish, but I had a cheat sheet because I have a friend here in Pittsburgh who is originally from Venezuela, and he was able to tell me what it says. So these next 4 cards I picked up from a local card shop, and it's the same guy that I bought the Satchel Paige from, that I've shown on here many times. So picked up a Luke Appling 3.5. I was very happy with that grade. Very nice looking card. This card I just kind of threw in because I thought it looked nice. It really doesn't fit any part of my collection, but thought it was a nice card, so I picked it up from him. And then adding to my Roy Campanella collection, picked this up raw. It was in a box, as were the last 2 cards I showed you, all with discounted prices on, so very happy to have a 3. But the last card is the one I was really excited and worried about. I had shown this card raw here before, and I had some concerns that it was trimmed. And I actually went online and looked at this card shop's Google reviews. There are a few comments about him selling trim cards, so was very nervous about this card being trimmed, and so happy that it came back authentic. I don't care what grade it got. I just wanted it to be real and in its original shape. And a 2 on this card for me is awesome. You know, there's a crease down here, one along here. It's off-centered, but you know, just by grading this, the value of this card for what I paid for it, you know, probably went up, you know, $400 or $500. And not that that matters, because it's a final piece to another collection of mine. I mentioned before that I collect Hall of Famers post-war based off of their rookie cards, but not just their rookie cards. Actually, I don't collect the rookie cards at all. It's just I use that as a list. So I have one now of every player from after the war in PSA and SGC. So I'm going to give you guys a quick peek of what I got going on here. Here's my buddy Barley guarding the cards for me. But I got them all laid out, and you can see the hole up here where this guy's going to go. And a couple cards over here that didn't make the cut, but I want to make a video on this project. And again, it's just a quick sneak peek for you guys. And think about maybe breaking it up into rows because that's a lot of cards to show. But it started with me just wanting to get some Hall of Fame cards to, I bought an SGC Duke Snyder, and then from there the monster grew and another collection finished. So as always, guys, I'll be making either probably not one large video, maybe a series of videos on those cards. But as always, enjoy. Hope you enjoyed my show, and thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.